You can't find a good chiropodist these days, so you have to make do. I take my mind off it with Woman's Own. There's Dr. Vernon Coleman's body check this week, a Bergerac exclusive, and how to make yourself beautiful from top to toe. Wasted on her. Ah! Did you mention toes? Every woman should have her own.
Well, these old men have been around for 12 years, and they've tried everything a cat could possibly eat, and they've decided that Whiskas is the best. I'm not really the expert on cat food. They are. There's such tremendous variety in the Whiskas range that they don't need anything else. You are what you eat, and my cats are very obviously Whiskas cats. I'm very proud of them. I think they're the most beautiful cats I've ever seen.
I gotta get moving, moving when I hear that lonesome bell. It's telling me it's opening time, I gotta ride like hell. I gotta see my Mary Lou down at the Dog and Duck, where she'll pour me a pint of Worthington and one for Hank and Chuck. Yippee-I-oh, yippee-I-oh, Worthington best fitter, go for it, get some down.
The Volvo 340, tested by dummies, driven by the intelligent.
It ain't half a bar.
Trapped inside enemy territory. Time is running out for Bat 21.
It's me they want. I'm gonna give myself up.
Hunted, but not alone.
Copy, Bat 21. Delay the strike!
He's never been this close to war.
People keep dying all around me.
Based on a true story, Gene Hackman is Bat 21, a powerful new film from Guild.
Don't miss out on the action. 4-star petrol from only £1.49 a gallon. You can't afford to pass an action station.
When pain strikes, ask your pharmacist for Nurofen. It's gentle, and you can't buy a more effective painkiller.
James Stewart and Dean Martin are about to do a spot of bank robbing. That's in our Western after the news headlines.
The United States is closing its embassy in Kabul because of the increasing violence in Afghanistan. In his first major decision as Secretary of State, James Baker has ordered all American diplomats out. He's worried the situation in the country will deteriorate as the Soviet troops continue their withdrawal before the February 15th deadline. When the Soviet presence is finally gone, American-backed rebels are expected to step up their attacks on Afghan government forces. There's no definite word on the hostages, Brian Keenan and John McCartney, both kidnapped in Beirut nearly 3 years ago, though there are suggestions in Damascus that negotiations for their release may have faltered.
The Irish say they have a military transport on standby at home that would come in here to the British military hospital in the event that Keenan were freed but needed medical attention. McCarthy too would be brought in here by the British for both debriefing and medical checks. Confidence also seems to be building that Keenan and McCarthy are at least alive, and confidence still exists that Keenan at least might be released within the next 72 hours. But as so many hostage negotiations have shown in the past, last-minute hitches still seem to be something to be wrestled with.
Here, Downing Street has rejected the report which cleared the Thames television documentary Death on the Rock about the SAS killing in Gibraltar of 3 IRA terrorists. The government released a letter to the inquiry from a senior civil servant which said the Foreign Office did not believe the programme was unlawful, but that it was undesirable and deeply irresponsible. The inquiry, chaired by the former Conservative Northern Ireland Minister, Lord Windlesham, said there were 2 mistakes in the documentary, but it didn't prejudice the inquest.
Well, I think it's a complete vindication of the programme and of the journalists, their motives and their methods.
The ex-Beatle Paul McCartney has been talking to his Russian fans via the BBC World Service. In the second ever live phone-in between London and Moscow, McCartney got more calls than Mrs. Thatcher had before him. He started by brushing up on his Russian.
Do you want to hear me do this?
Привет, Russia.
Okay.
Labash, Litva.
Okay.
Worthington, Armenia.
More news later.
Right now, we meet a friendly bunch of outlaws who relieve a Texan bank of a few $1,000s, pick up a girl hostage and head off down Mexico way. Catch up with them now in Bandolero.
Trapped inside enemy territory. Time is running out for Bat 21.
It's me they want. I'm going to give myself out.
Hunted, but not alone.
Copy, Bat 21. The latest strike!
He's never been this close to war.
People keep dying all around me.
Based on a true story, Gene Hackman is Bat 21, a powerful new film from Guild.
As well as being tested in the Arctic and the Sahara, the new Audi Coupé has been tested on the world's toughest streets. Its four-wheel drive coped admirably with the ups and downs of the urban jungle, while its smooth acceleration left some of the locals standing, as thankfully did its electronic ABS.
Money's gone.
There was, however, one small local difficulty that the new Audi Coupé failed to overcome. Because, sadly, not everyone who helped test it bothered to report the results.
Sometimes he keeps those special cars in a special place.
Vorsprung durch Technik. And have a nice day.
Fisherman's Friend, original extra strong.
Getting the okay to a loan outside banking hours can be tricky. Of course, if you bank with Girobank, you can arrange a loan by phone up to 8 at night, Monday to Friday, and on Saturday mornings. Girobank, a bank with fewer hold-ups.
Hi there, like to introduce more ways to eat your Cadbury's cream eggs. Here's Lone Ranger on silver. Nice. And I don't mean maybe Kemosabe. On Tum Tums, Abraham Lincoln. Don't get in a mess, Prez. Julius Caesar on saxophone. You're making me drool, Junior. Bonnie Prince Charlie doing the Yoki Koki. Hoots Mom by Easter, they're gone. Cadbury's cream eggs. How do you eat yours?
Prepare yourself for the ultimate evil. No one is safe.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Phantasm II, the ball is back.
Oh, I wonder what he'll be like. I asked for a combination of the smouldering looks of a Brando, the wiry athletic frame of a Baryshnikov, and the wild gypsy passion inspired by Bizet. Oh, I think he's here.
How do? The name's Barraclough. I got you in half of John Smith's because I've heard they serve a grand pint in here. I'd walk all the way from the boot and slipper for a pint like that. Look at that. Quality, that is.
Oh, bingo. A tie-bye.
John Smith's Yorkshire Bitter. Tall, dark and handsome.
A room with a view, and you.
If you want a room with a view, today's coal fires give you more to look at than any other fuel.
With fingers entwined.
There are over 300 open fires and room heaters to choose from, many of which can provide hot water and run central heating. Give your room a beautiful outlook. Take a look at the new face of British coal. Just dial 100 and ask for free phone real fires.
2 whole months, and I never knew you were such a creep. I should never have trusted him. Boys. Not you, Ben. You're a real friend. Always there when I need you. And I want you to always be there. So I'm going to take care of you.
When you give your best friend pal, you'll be your pal for life.
It's a world champion. It has fuel injection. It's turbocharged. It has a 2.9-litre engine. It's a race winner. It's the British Rally champion. It has 4-wheel drive. It's a diesel. It's a hatchback, a saloon, and an estate car. It's the leader of its class. There is only one Ford Sierra.
Close, Kim Wilde's fabulous new album, features 3 top 10 singles, including 4-letter word. Close, the album from Kim Wilde.